Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Shout out to brother LTTV.
Shout out to LTTV.
Cooking your ass.
I really think about him auctioning off his wife to potentially get fucked by Crip Mac and whoever else.
Listen, well, look, right? So look, though, right?
Crip Mac!
Listen, right? Now look, right? Now look, right? So look. So, yeah, right? So look, so the auctioning part, I think is fake, right? So here's my theory. Again, I haven't talked to Adam about this. This is just my theory.
I really didn't plan on him stealing the show so much, but it turns out that a lot of the guys are maybe not the most entertaining people on camera.
They just like,
whereas like literally everything that comes out of Crip Mac's mouth is hilarious, and the reality show crew really did a hell of a job of like cutting it and making it even funnier. So I don't want to, maybe Crip Mac won. We don't know.
well, if your wife got a Crip Mac, that's nasty work. Oh my God, that's nasty work. I mean, bro, Adam, at the end of the day, you have to cheat.
There has to be a line.
Yeah, you just can't let that happen.
Turn any joke we have into some gay shit.
No, I think I'm just sus.
You're an incredible guy, but ultimately, there can only be one.
Alex, thank you.
Yeah, my boy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do good, my boy. Don't trip.
I believe in you, man.
Don't trip.
We're gonna the shit out of it together.
Nigga, I don't want to stop playing. Lil D in the build.
Like, for example, like, there's a bunch of things in this world that we would never do, right? You feel me? Because we just, so, like, we don't say, yo, like, we, like, right? Like, we don't judge, you feel me? Like, folks for doing things that we say, hey, listen, personally, that's not for me, right? Now, if somebody is up 10, 20 M's off a video, it's hard for me, who ain't touched my first million yet.
Essentially sell his wife to the world, to the public, in the sex tape or whatever, and then you're gonna bring up, oh, Heather was a prostitute and she was selling the box and blah, 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 and use it as a disparaging remark. How does that even make sense? It's contradictory to your lifestyle. How do you even make the same, like, it doesn't, that's what I'm saying. Everything he says is hypocrisy, it's contradictory.
Know this.
Yeah.
And remember this when you want to start talking shit. The fact that you just showed your weakness.
What's my weakness?
Is your friends and your staff.
My buddy Woody.
Your people.
Dubby.
The fact that you just showed your weakness, every time your ass get out of line, they're going to hit you right in your weakness. So you got to think about what you do before you do it.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Yeah, LTTV, Blunt Talk with LT, back at it with another video. All right, let's get right into this one. We have a bunch of things to cover in this video, but the first thing we have to do is cover this reality show that Adam put out where he's pretty much auctioning his wife, putting her up as the prize for the folks that win this reality show. This is the first episode I actually seen of this reality show, and after speaking to Flakko with his theory and watching an episode, I absolutely know that this was fake, and this was a marketing scheme to basically sell the ensuing sex tape that Adam22, Lena the Plug, and Lil D have together. So let's get into this, man. This, some filthy work out here, but we have a lot to discuss here. We have things to cover that we didn't cover in the last episode. We were supposed to cover the apology he had ready for Heather because he lied about Heather being a prostitute in the past, using it as a disparaging remark. Meanwhile, this is his life and his wife. Make it make sense. Man.
Get him out of here. He's got no place in here. Get rid of him. Okay.
So he's here pretty much setting his wife up for... But he wanted to make up a lie when he was in beef with the Figmunity world. He was calling T-Rel Zestrel. Yo, this is what I'm saying. It's the epitome of hypocrisy. Folks are like, oh, why are you watching what he does in his bedroom? Y'all don't understand what I mean when I watch and I reacted to Adam22's relationship. Because when you make relationship content, we're going to react to it and make content out of it. We did the same with Bobby Lee and Kalila. Same with Adam22 and Lena the Plug. Listen to this. Y'all need to understand this. When folks are acting like I'm acting like this is crazy, you're all up in their sex life. What do you care what the hell they're doing in their bedroom? This is akin to me basically now having an open relationship. Me having all the rhetoric that I said about open relationships and I don't respect it. It's not a relationship, X, Y, and Z. Everything that I said, laughing at folks getting cucked, me being in an open relationship. That's what it's like. Do y'all understand now? This is hypocrisy.
Wow. Whoa.
That
Thank
was
you.
a lot. That's kind of like what I expected Crip Mac to do. Wow. Hey. Props. You did your thing. That was a lot.
Wow.
Wow.
I ain't know you had that in you.
Oh yeah, for sure he got your heart rate up the most, I think. I think you were afraid you might lose your life at a certain point there, yeah.
I'm just in shock, like.
She let me take her all the way to the couch and do that. I went like, She said,
That's crazy.
I'm trying to recollect myself after what Lil D did to me. I just know my heart rate is off the charts. Like, there is no way that anyone shot my heart rate through the roof more than him.
Pound Town. Nigga, what? Took it to the couch. She like, hold up. Oh, he getting active, nigga. I was like, no resistance. She said. She looked at Adam. She said.
What Adam said?
Adam said.
Lil D, oh man, I wasn't really sure what to think about this. I wasn't sure if I should intervene or not, but he really did the opposite of what a lot of the guys did, and he went full scale to the wall with this. He picked Lena up, he brought her over to the couch. I don't know, I mean, I could have got offended in that moment, like this guy's really taking some liberties with my wife, but I decided to let it go and see how things progressed. And I think that she was impressed by his motivation. You know, this is a guy who really wants it. If we're gonna do this, we need to know what we're dealing with. Some of these guys might have a 4-incher on them for all that we know. Crip Mac, we don't know what he's working with.
Do you want the guy with the biggest to f me?
maybe not the biggest dick, but if he has a 3.5 incher, then I feel like that's just not gonna be good enough for the fans.
Nobody here has that small of a
Well, you haven't seen Crip Max yet.
Can we see their dicks? Is that possible? Monica, can you ask them? All of them? Yeah, like just have them come out one by one or something. Okay, let me go.
Seems fair.
Can't make my decisions just on a lap dance.
I didn't know we were gonna have to show our
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Adam, how you explain? Why does this keep popping up? What the fuck is this shit? Hold up. How's Adam explaining this shit? You're having these guys come out one by one, and now you're looking at their peen. Like, what the fuck is going on out here? This is some filthy work.
You know, it's just another day for me.
You know, it's no big deal to me because I do that for a living. So I'm f***ing Alex Legend, and I don't give a f***.
Oh, she want to see the situation? It might be a situation. Why ain't mad?
Hello. I have.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Oh, yes. The camera loves your nastiness.
Felt your body rolls, but I want to see.
You want to see what I'm packing?
Yes, I'm sorry. I should objectify you, but I need
Sure.
to.
You hear Adam? Let's see it. Yo, what the yo Adam? How dare you hit T-Rel with the nickname Zestrel after this shit? Like, it makes no goddamn sense. This nigga's just projecting all his dustiness on all his enemies.
I need to know.
Are you ready? You know, I walk up there and just whip it out, flasher style. And she liked what she saw.
Holy shit, that has to be one of the biggest I've ever seen.
It's pretty solid.
Okay.
Wallahi al-azim, you are gay. Don't say this to me. Wallahi, you are gay.
I apologize. I apologize, folks. I did not hate y'all with the disclaimer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gay.
We actually have a soundbite of Adam trying to explain this away. So let's listen to it.
I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
I think I saw all that I need to see. Oh, hello.
So you guys said you want to...
That is like an elephant trunk.
Look how many veins there are.
Comment tu veux...
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Tu veux une tranche de pain de ma baguette?
Can we get a translation?
She wants a slice of the baguette. I just went there and just pulled my pants down and showed my French baguette to Lena and Adam.
I'm actually speechless. I don't know. That's a whole lot of. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, congrats, by the way. Yeah, you've really done a hell of a job.
Yo, why are you touching his hand out? Yo, what the fuck?
That's huge.
Massive.
Wow.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
All right.
I've heard some things about you.
I've seen this one in the movies before.
Okay. Everything I heard was true.
So as I'm swinging there in front of Adam and Lena, I could see the look on Adam's face, and
Yo, what? You could see the look on Adam's face.
Stick together. Pause. Yo. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
quite ready for what I had to bring. I don't think he wanted it.
It's like a third leg. It is so big.
Women let you put that inside them?
Yeah. Well, if it'll fit.
Yeah. Does it often not fit?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do they sometimes shriek in horror when you pull it out?
Sometimes.
I like a challenge.
Okay, well, I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Your wife is saying, yo,
You're done.
this is so bad. This is what you are campaigning as your wife. This is what I'm talking about, the sanctity of marriage. I'm supposed to respect this woman as your wife to the same level as I respect other folks in marriage as their wife. Hell no, you ain't getting that off. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Yeah, man.
What do you think?
Adam don't get none of this man.
About showing me with that.
I don't know, man. That's like 3 of me right there. That thing is a f***ing monster.
No, this nigga gay as hell.
Lil D, is he next? Hello.
I mean, he ain't ready, but you know what I mean?
Okay. Wow.
Go ahead.
That was a lot. I wasn't expecting it to get there.
Boom. Rock solid. She saw that shit. Started swinging around. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to see his get hard right in front of us, which is a pretty intimate experience, I guess you could say.
Yo, what the
Get him out of here! He's got no place in here! Get rid of him! Okay.
But he had no problem getting his like damn near hard right in front of us, in front of, you know, 20 people who were helping to film this. So I saw that, I was like, damn, this is not a guy who's gonna have a hard time performing.
Wow.
Oh my god, it just keeps getting bigger.
It does, it's growing.
It's like a monster movie. What the f?
It's growing.
You got it hard so easy too?
I told you, baby, I'm waiting for you. I've been ready. Nigga, I'm a porn star, bro. I'm a porn star, nigga. Like, you gotta know how to, like, tap in. Nigga, I just start looking at her like, oh,
Okay, where's Kermac?
This is what I'm saying. He does the most foul shit, but you put a camera to it. No, this is not prostitution. This is porn now. We put a camera to it. If this was Andrew Tate shit being show, if Andrew Tate was doing something similar to this, you already know what the result is.
FBI, open up!
It's a whole different thing, but because it's on camera, you're parading it. It's celebrated. It's your wife too. It's just we're pimping her out. If there was multiple women, this would be called the lover boy tactic. Man, yo, this is just all filthy shit. You're trying to come at. You are coming at Heather, T-Rel's baby mother or fiance. I really got to figure out their whatever the hell they are, fiance, wife, his girl, whatever, his chick. You are making up lies saying she was a prostitute, which she was not, because you have war with this guy. You're calling T-Rel Zest-Rel. What the hell is this?
Final review.
I'm not ready to see more of Quick Mac.
what's going on, everybody? Yeah.
All right, man, it's time. I've known you for a few years now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see the.
It's for her! It's for her! I swear.
Hey. Okay, I guess I didn't really want to see that bad anyways, but
He's not even gonna show us?
probably not.
Damn. You tell a guy you want to see his and they get all weird.
Adam says some crazy shit. I've known you 3 years. He said, I've known you 3 years. Now it's time you show me your. So I choked that motherfucker. I grabbed him and choked him. That's when he said, no. I mean, my wife wants to see it. Oh, you're strange, Adam.
All right. Well, I guess that makes our decision a little bit easier.
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go.
Stop it. Get some help.
You up here trying to get people thick?
A round of applause to these beautiful men.
Come on, kid. No. No.
Great men. Right.
Beautiful men. I mean, I think.
No, we're not.
So she
We're
can say
great
it,
men.
right?
You're all handsome and beautiful.
Well
No,
endowed.
we're not beautiful.
No. You guys all did great, but unfortunately, we have to pick the winners and the losers.
Yeah, I was really impressed with everyone. I thought that some of you were just gonna like totally out and not dance at all, but everyone brought something to the table, even if it was a little crazy.
Oh, it was crazy.
I mean,
You got a little crazy.
Yeah.
I really didn't know what to do, but man, this guy, he's aggressive, you know?
I just like I'm sorry you're not that big. Like the fact that you could pick me up and throw me around like with some Hulk strength. That's not a lap dance,
I
but
just be quiet. Oh yeah, I try to go all, you said strip tease or whatever.
you were me with clothes on.
And then I think Alex Legend, you know, he really went crazy. Like
There was a thong involved. I saw a lot of booty.
there was a thong. I don't know if you liked it as much as I liked it, but I liked the thong.
Hey.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
This guy is signing his wife up to become a battery ting. Like, what in the hell is going on here? I seen this because I never seen the reality show. I was speaking on it because I heard of it conceptually, and I seen the promo. I seen the initial promo, and I heard Adam speaking on it, which we're gonna listen to him speaking to Whack 100 about it following this. But I never actually took the time to watch it. The second I seen this prior to
What the hell was that?
prior to streaming, that was my reaction because this debuted 3 p.m. Eastern Central Time today. And I seen this, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? This is even worse than I thought. Although this is clearly acting, the Crip Mac moment can tell you that that was clearly they're acting. The acting gets pretty bad at points. But nonetheless, this is all filthy behavior. They are acting, but we already know that it was determined that Lil D is going to be having a Devil's Threesome, a battery with Adam22 and Lena the Plug. So this is all filthy work out here. Shout out to Serena with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Adam slurring his words like a motherfucker. As you can see, when you look in Adam's eyes, pause, and you look in Lil D's eyes, pause, there's one thing that is quite apparent.
When does crack, now, so the cocaine's happening, when does that crack come into play?
Allegedly.
Who was on crack?
It's just looking real funny. The man's looking real hazy out here.
Yeah, I like the gyrate, the hips, the mask, kind of had a little weird BDSM type vibe going, you know?
Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. The male thong was a little much for me. Craziest heart rate experience, Lil D. You flipped me in the air. You had the clothes on. It was a lot.
I won.
You got the top score here today.
You're safe.
You're safe.
Proud of you, bro. You did it.
Crip Mac? I don't know what you were doing.
I'm dancing.
The dancing was good, but then when you refused to show us your that took points away.
Hold on, I don't give a you said. I've known you 3 years. Now show me your
Yeah, well, I wanted to see it.
Hey, yo, what the f...
Yes, the camera loves your nastiness.
I mean, this is a porn competition, right?
Why couldn't you have all the men show Lena their peen individually? Why did you have to be there evaluating it with your mouth open? Pause, bro. Like, what are we doing?
I've seen him do
What
it.
the fuck are we doing out here?
I mean,
You've been waiting all 3 years. That's just terrible.
but unfortunately, we have to send some people home. And as much as it pains me to do it, Mr. 55th Street himself, I think it's time.
You, Adam.
Shout out to Jimmy James with the $2 super chat. Jimmy James says, which crack? Pause. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Hey, man. Crip Mac, cue the sad music, sentimental music, whatever you want to call it. Crip Mac came in. He was the underdog. People didn't think he had a chance. People thought he was just brought in as a meme or something like that. And he did his thing, you know? Everybody loved having him on set. He made a lot of friends. I think it was good for him to get up off the block and see a real production like this and really have a chance at getting to bang a top-notch porn star. So, Crip Mac, I'm sorry.
Well, wish all the best of the other customer motherfuckers the best of luck. I'm coming back later. I'm gonna tear up that coochie so I'm gonna keep it 50-50 straight. You.
What the fuck?
Did you have really seen yourself f***ing me with him?
Yes, but unfortunately he wouldn't show me his and as a result, I feel like our friendship is probably permanently damaged.
I feel like he would have picked me up and kidnapped me and left you by yourself.
And I am willing to take that risk, yeah.
Okay. Crip Mac is finally out of the picture.
Yeah, so to finalize our 3, we're gonna have to let one more go.
You all have big I saw what you guys were packing. Beautiful chef's kiss. Thank you so much. And you guys really brought it.
Shout out to Alicia with the $10 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
W's in the chat for Alicia. Alicia says, it's not very often that I find myself at a loss for words. I have arrived. Jeez.
The eye contact, everything was great. But I was afraid of the thong. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know if that's fetish shaming, but Alex Legend, your time here is up today.
All right.
Thank you for bringing everything you brought.
Alex Legend, great guy. I was into him, but the mask really threw me off. The thong, I don't know.
Yeah, Alex, you know, it's tough to let him go. I'm actually really feeling like we have a kinship, like he's a real friend. I know that he really wanted to f Lena, but ultimately, you know, some people had to go home and we have so many talented contestants that I had to say sayonara, Alex. going back to France?
Look, Lena, to be honest, like I brought kind of like the mask, kind of like the BDSM vibe. I saw you were kind of like kinky, like we're setting you up for like a threesome with like 2 dudes right now. That's a bit disappointing. I really f***ing tried for you, but I mean, it's okay. You know, maybe in like a couple of years, it's gonna be kind of like, hey, now I'm feeling the kink, Alex Legend, come back. And I'll be there.
Congratulations to the 3 of you. You guys have advanced to the final challenge. After this, we will know who gets to me with my husband.
It's time.
I don't like how he just came out of nowhere and just all of a sudden he just at the top of the top. Like, what's going on, yo?
He's got a cool hat.
It's the hat, bro.
It's the hat. Let me hold that for the next challenge, nigga.
I want to sit down with the guys and get to know them a little bit more. I need like this personal connection if I'm gonna get off with somebody. I just need to talk with the guys a little more because at this point,
now she wants to develop a personal connection, Adam.
How did this happen? Who was the idiot that did this?
they're all on the same level to me. I don't like one guy more than the other.
I'm kind of, worried about Alex Jones. He's the wild card in this. He showed up today. She handpicked him to show up. So he made it to the top 3. Is a little suspicious. So I'm worried about him. Lil D, I'm not too worried about. He's small. What I'm saying? He's got the little poofs. He looks like Thugalicious from Boondocks. I'm not too worried about him.
I think I have a pretty good chance with the...
He's small, what I'm saying? He's got the little poofs. He looks like Thugalicious from Boondock.
Who the fuck is Thugalicious? This nigga means Thugnificent or Gangstalicious. Pick one. This nigga just fused both of them. What the fuck?
I'm not too worried about him.
I think I have a pretty good chance with the, The Last of Us. With Lil D, I think he's coming on a little bit too aggressive. Thugger, he's too spicy. You know what I mean? He's got the, if he had a rose, he'd be putting it in his teeth and shit, you know what I mean? Trying to wine and dine her. So I think Adam wants something a little...
We don't care.
Let me tell you
We don't care.
He's gonna pick her up, throw her around. Alex gonna give her this big old elephant trunk. She don't need that. She needs some just gentle passion from me and you to her.
She need that vanilla.
Okay. Well, he is a person of color. Don't take that away from him. Alex, tell me, why should you bang my wife?
Listen to the line of questioning.
What? Okay. Well, he is a person of color. Don't take that away from him. Alex, tell me, why should you bang my wife?
What the hell was that?
I may have the elephant trunk, but I'm humble and I'm gentle, I'm chill, I'm not gonna give you any problems. So, and I've done this before, so, I respect.
How many people's wives have you
A lot.
It's kind of like your specialty? Right, okay. I see the vision, I see it. Lil D.
Do you see how they're trying to subtly normalize this shit? Oh, you're just fucking wives out here. How much wives? Millions of them. Oh, give them the fresh answer. About 5,000. It's like, man, you guys, these are 3 porn stars who made the final. It's like, this is just some filthy work out here.
Why should you be the one to bang my wife? And also, how old are you?
24, man.
24, okay, that's not that bad. I was kind of thinking he was like 19 for a second there.
I'm trying to prove myself. I came all the way from the yams, you feel me? All the way just to come see you. I'm gonna make sure you good. Whatever you want, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? You see I'll get aggressive, you want it, but... And even that, besides all this, we can do the whole video, whatever. After this, you feel me? Act regular.
What the f...
Who are you, Snoop Dogg in a green room? I mean, what the hell is going on?
I know how to just keep a calm head, bro. I don't been through too much shit, you feel me? I don't even like getting on the internet with all that shit, you feel me? I stay out the way.
Right, because that was...
Yo!
Stay off the weed.
Part of the problem that we had last go round with her working with another guy is that this is going to make you kind of famous if you win. It's going to thrust you into the limelight in a way that you haven't necessarily been seen before. And I just want to know that you're going to hold it down and, speak respectfully about her, about me, everything in between.
Yo, look at this nigga's eyes. Pause once again. This nigga's lost, yo. It's like...
You want to sit there and stay on the weed.
Nah, anyone that shows me respect, show me love, I'm the mirror effect, you feel me? Whatever you showing me, I'm showing y'all. Y'all show nothing but love. You see, it ain't been nothing but love. I'll f y'all.
This is gonna be a really hard decision.
It is.
I like them all so much.
I want to hear a little bit more about the sex. Like, what are you going to actually do to my wife? What positions are you excited to hit? Give me a little bit of detail so I can really picture it in my head. Paint the picture for me.
So Lazy Doggy is...
What in the... Wait, hold up. What in the hell's going on? All right, let's get to these super chats, y'all. Shout out to Kiara Hart with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Black dude reminds me of Thing from I Love New York. I don't know what that is, but shout out to Kiara Hart with the $5 super chat.
Actually, my personal favorite. So I know it's her personal favorite.
He only said that because he knew
We're
it
gonna
was
put her
real.
down in that plank. I'm not gonna make her work too hard.
Thank you.
You know, we're gonna be doing most of the work and just please her. Maybe some cowgirl, a little bit of cowgirl, doggy, and
Shout out to Serena with the $2 super chat.
I'm getting rich.
Serena says they're poor children. There's many comments in the comment section of his video that say the exact same thing. They're poor children. They have one child together. Adam22 says he would not mind if his daughter grew up and ended up being an OnlyFans chick. So there's that. Telling y'all, some folks should not really be parents. They should not. It's like they're signing up their child for a life filled with misery and bully. Like, man, this is tragic.
Lazy Doggy.
Do you picture yourself eating her vagina?
Oh yeah, I'm a munch.
Hey, yo, what?
What?
Yo.
I'll risk pink eye for it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give you that.
No, but he's a warrior. He was just telling me he got pink eye a week or two ago.
I'm eating
In the line of duty.
In the line of duty.
You eating my ass to the
So you guys are all sworn ass eaters?
Yes.
That's all, folks.
I don't know how y'all are doing it, but this what the hell is going on out here? What the Hey, yo. How is this YouTube content? He put this reality show straight to you. Like, this is, I'm at a loss for words. This is hard to do a reaction and give commentary when this is what I'm reacting to. Holy.
I love a balloon knot.
Okay.
For the camera, I'm not eating. All y'all shorties watching, I'm not eating y'all butt.
But you'll make an exception for her.
I'm making an exception for her because I know she don't be around. She f with you feel me? She like that. She be f***ing shorties. You know what I mean? She saw us with Jason Fuzz one time.
So Jason Love is an op.
I'm also Jason, but what he did was some cool boy. How he went about it, you feel me? He could have been cool, like, yeah, I saw what's up, I did my thing. Called it a day, he want to be all, yeah, I did it, yeah, that nigga. See all that other shit, them fake watches on. You know what I'm saying?
How are you talking shit about Jason Love when he was bragging about fucking Adam's wife after, and he was acting like he was the guy? He was doing that to boost his relevancy in his cachet in the porn industry. He was trying to get more of a name. He was trying to be more relevant. Adam tried to use him for whatever. He tried to use him. Adam tried to, then he did vice versa. This guy is clowning Jason Love, who actually got the one-on-one scene with Lena when you actually have to participate in a battery with Adam. So you have to have, Adam has to be in the room present with you. You two are tag teaming his wife. What the hell are we doing out here?
That's what you call winning? A nigga's nuts in your face? Man, I hate to see what you call losing.
You're done.
I ain't got no reason. I just want to come see what's up. You know what I mean? We all make some money together, because believe me, you going to make more money with me. And I ain't even know y'all niggas. Respectfully, I still fuck with y'all. Number 2 porn star in the world, nigga. Like, I do
Take a
this.
shot every time Lil D says his porn star rank.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Are you really number 2 on Pornhub?
Number 2 on X videos.
On
I'm number.
X, okay, well, still, that's a big
I'm number like 76 on Pornhub, but that's with the shorties. That's with me and Khalifa, Kim K, nigga. Lena, you feel me? Like, all y'all, Sarah J, Polly, like, I'm mixed in with all those, so it's like.
What is the correct pronunciation of my name?
Lena.
All right.
I think it's spelled Lena.
It is. It's spelled wrong.
When you're
totally
Armenian,
correct.
it's a little different. I don't know.
I just wanted to check if everyone knew.
I'm gonna be fancy like that.
Okay.
Knowing that this is your lifestyle, knowing that you began your relationship with Lena, treating her like she was nobody, a pass-by type thing, you basically, this is how the relationship started, and because he articulated this on air, we have the video proof. He started fucking with Lena. He dropped her. She was just a fuck thing type of thing. It wasn't a relationship. It was just sex. House phone fucks Lena. Adam comes back around, makes Lena his girlfriend after that sex. But prior to making Lena his girlfriend, he was just fucking her. He didn't want to claim her like that. Lena leveraged threesomes with her friend to get Adam to commit as a selling point. Oh, you get threesomes, you get multiple women, X, Y, and Z. It's not just her. She used that to basically lock Adam down in this relationship because Adam was on some crazy shit. So we're going to get back into a history lesson in a second, but let's get into this super chat. Shout out to Stay Gold Radio with the $10 super chat.
I'm getting rich. Brother Jumpy, you in the chat, brother.
All right, let me get to the super chat. My bad, y'all. Shout out to Brother Jumpy. Brother Jumpy says, let me pop it up on the screen. Pause. This is some top-level homosexual exploitation. These grown-ass men thigh-touching on the casting couch talking about their fantasies of cucking is so wrong. For sure, these men have been fondled by an uncle. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's facts. These guys are thigh-touching on a fucking casting couch. This is literally what this is. These guys they're getting casted to fuck his wife. This is a casting couch. That's facts, bro. Shout out to Brother Jumpy with that $10 super chat. Once again, W's in the chat for Brother Jumpy. Stay cooking, folks. Shout out to Brother Jumpy. Let's get it.
I like it. I think that we're going to have to ask the guys to go hit the movie room, and we're going to have a little conversation to figure out who we're feeling.
This is going to be really tough.
It's going to be tough.
I'm a little nervous, but, I think I said the right things. I think I got this in the bag.
Like, I've been in this 5 years, so I've seen a lot of I know a lot of I felt a lot of It's all in the heart and soul and mind. That's all this is, you feel me?
I feel closer to Lena. I feel closer to Adam. And I feel like the bond between us three will work really well. And, I just want to have the chance to cream pie her.
What the fuck?
No, this nigga gay as hell.
Why you bond close with Adam and what the hell? Wait, what? Andy, what? Wait, what the?
Babe, this is so hard. They're all great guys. I feel like our scene would turn out wonderful with any one of them. But I'm starting to think, which scene would sell the best? We don't know if we're ever gonna do this again. This might be my only boy girl. We might want to just go out with a bang. And also, who wants it the most? Thugger, I heard he sort of retired and he came back for this, but he was on his way out. Alex, he's sort of a veteran in this industry. He's done countless scenes. And there's Lil D. He's not a super newcomer, but he's a few years in, and I feel like he's still really hungry for it. Like, I think he wants it the most, but I don't know. Who do you think would sell the best? That's a question in the industry.
Yeah, we did that. Did that. Top 3.
Top 3. Oh yeah.
Well, you think they gonna pick the winner right now, or they gonna?
I think they're picking the winner right now.
I think instead of bringing it down to 2, they're gonna choose one who wins. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I won, and so you guys.
I'm gonna win this.
You ready to share my vagina with him?
I think I am.
Yo, this. Hold on, chat, man. Yo, this is difficult. Brother Jumpy pointed out that they were thigh touching. This nigga had his whole arm on the man's thigh, on the inner thigh. I just seen it, bro. What the?
I've seen him do
it. Hey, yo, what the?
He did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
But unfortunately, I won, and so you guys.
I'm gonna win this.
You ready to share my vagina with him?
I think I am.
Ready to share what the fuck? Hey, yo, Adam. Filthy work. Filthy work. When you're... This is what I'm talking about, the sanctity of marriage. And we are supposed to respect this woman as Adam's wife as he parades her and sells the box and shares the box with various other fellers, because you know that this doesn't end here. This tape sells well. They're going to repackage this and bring this to television. Adam was speaking about he was using this as proof that they can make a successful reality show that people will watch in relation to their plug talk. So he's trying to pitch this to Zeus. He was talking to Whack 100. Whack 100 has relationships with many of these executives in the industry. This might be on mainstream television. We might see this type of filthiness on mainstream television.
But unfortunately, I won. And so you guys.
You ready to share my vagina with him?
I think I am.
Bitch, who raised you?
Wow, so is that our winner? We have a winner? It's over?
I think we do. Wow. Let's get him in here.
Yo, why did he say that so zesty?
We have our
What the
decision.
fuck?
It was really tough.
Yeah, I think that all of you guys are incredible. You guys are all going places in this game, and I'm very, very confident that even though 2 of you have to go home today, that we've picked a really incredible winner. Now that being said, Thugger, you're going home.
Yeah, boy.
I'm sorry, man. I love you. I love the look. I love your fashion sense. Your pipe game's crazy, but we can only pick one. I'm sorry, man. I love you. I love the look. I love your fashion sense. Your pipe game's crazy.
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Wallahi al-azim, you are gay. Don't say this to me. Wallahi, you are gay.
You're going home.
Yeah, boy.
I'm sorry, man. I love you. I love the look. I love your fashion sense. Your pipe game's crazy.
Yo, man. Yo. Yo. I'm sorry, chat. How does he sit there with a straight goddamn face and not say pause or anything following that? What? And even a pause, you ain't saving you, bro. What the fuck is that? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
We can only pick one, so you gotta go.
You put in a lot of effort here.
I gave them all.
Perhaps
That's
our
all I can
paths
say.
will cross again one day, my friend.
Oh, this is the closest I'm gonna get. Enjoy it, my boy. Now go home.
There's 2 left. And it's time for us to finally pick one.
It's been tough. I don't like to be mean, and we had an especially wonderful top 3. You guys are all very attractive. You guys all turned me on during the lap dance. Picking one over the other, it's hard.
Adam, that's your wife. They all are turning on your wife? What the? Yo, I thought this was just work. I thought this was just, yo, what?
Hard for me, but we have come to a conclusion.
Yeah, after everything that we've seen today, we've finally come to a decision. And the person who's gonna f my wife is Lil D.
Nigga, stop playing on me. Hey, my boy.
All right, bro.
Alex, it was an honor working with you. You're an incredible guy, but ultimately, there can only be one.
Alex, thank you.
Yeah, my boy. I'm gonna do good, my boy. Don't trip.
I believe in you, man.
Don't trip.
We're gonna f the shit out of her together.
Nigga, I won. Stop.
Yo.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Incredible guy, but ultimately,
There can only be one.
Alex, thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, my boy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do good, my boy. Don't trip.
I believe in you, man.
Don't trip.
We're gonna the shit out of her together.
Nigga.
Yo! What the fuck is going on? What in the... I'm sorry, chat, one more time.
Alex, thank you.
Hey.
Yeah, my boy.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do good, my boy. Don't trip.
I believe in you, man.
Don't trip.
We're gonna the shit out of her together.
Nigga, I don't want to stop playing. Lil D in the building. You see number 2 points on the board. I'm here. Come on, tried and true.
All the best to Lil D. I know he's gonna have fun. I wish it was me, but you know, it's always next time.
I mean, it killed me because I thought I had it. But, you know, it's not going to be the last time she sees me. You know, I'm going to get my chance in the future. She'll see Thugger real soon.
We have a winner. It's Lil D. He is so excited, and I'm like so excited for him. I feel like he wanted it more than anybody in the entire contest. So that's really why I wanted to give it to him. He was like the hungriest.
We were pretty much down to the wire with it. We didn't really know who we wanted to pick up until that final conversation where we were just chilling, having drinks, and we got to really see what everybody was like as a person. At that moment, I think me and her just looked at each other at one point and we just realized, like, we've got a winner.
This has been a really fun experience. Having tons of guys vie for my attention and my love in some capacity. I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed that a lot and I'd love to do it again. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, so if you want to see us get it in, head on over to onlyplugtalk.com and check in with us.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Should we go upstairs right now? Again. It's been a lot of fun.
All right, so if you want to see us get it in, head on over to onlyplugtalk.com and check in with us.
Should we go upstairs right now?
I'm with it. I don't give a
Let's do it.
Boy, the things I'm gonna do to you.
Oh, I'm excited.
This is going to be the night of your life. Hey, we're not on camera yet. Okay.
Wait, hold.
On camera yet. Okay.
Wait, hold on. My bad. I don't give a
Let's do it.
Boy, the things I'm gonna do to you.
Oh, I'm excited.
This is going to be the night of...
I've seen him do it.
This is filthy work out here.
Of your life. Hey, we're not on camera yet. Okay.
Wait, hold on. My bad.
He just...
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
What? Let him touch it.
I got to be the husband.
She said, "Let him touch it." Let you, hey.
Husband of the year. Let me tell you, I am the one. Percent or whatever the fuck it ends up being.
But you actually been kind of cool today, Adam, yourself. You've been all right.
I've been all right. I'm not gay today.
No, you haven't said that much gay shit as most you say.
There was just so many bad bitches at that party. I'm still just
Well, that's great. You're thinking about them.
Yeah.
You know, what really pissed me off, but you said you did it to get this how you got your views. When you sniffed that young boy's ass, that young kid.
It was just a joke.
Hey, yo, what the? Hey.
Come on out, you rapist! FBI, open up! Go to jail, you son of a bitch! All right, hold on, man. You go to jail!
You did that shit. Guilty as fuck.
Thinking about them. You know, what really pissed me off, but you said you did it to get this how you got your views. When you sniffed that young boy's ass, that young kid.
It was just a joke.
That's not no fucking...
It was just a joke. Hey, yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is gay!
Flakko, are you watching this, Flakko? Flakko, you defended this motherfucker's morals, his integrity. I get it, you work with Adam, but god damn it, Flakko.
Kid. He's a grown man.
Oh, yeah, sounds worse. Sorry.
He's probably in his mid-20s. But I did sniff his ass.
That's fucked up.
It was just a joke. I don't know. I was in the moment.
That's not a joke, Adam.
I was caught up in the moment.
That's just terrible.
You never get caught up in the moment and
So
sniff the
you
homie's
caught that after you watched the first episode?
Don't fuck around like that.
You didn't realize he did that the day it happened? You caught it after you watched it?
No, he wasn't there at that moment.
I wasn't. No, that was God telling me not to see right there, seeing no shit like that. You know, because Adam, it's just like you don't want to lose respect for yourself. You don't got to do stuff like that.
It's just a joke, though, right?
It's not a joke.
But everybody talking
just
about
like
it. It
when
went
that
viral.
trans man sat on your lap, that wasn't a joke.
Swamp ass.
That wasn't a joke.
Sydney was having swamp ass at that moment.
That wasn't a joke.
Well, it was a joke to me. It's not like I really wanted. I just what should I have done? I could have stood up so that she wasn't able to put her
If you knew
dick
you
and
were
balls on my
sitting here,
knee.
like me and you sitting right here, you smoking, I'm smoking, right? You sitting here, and a motherfucking tranny just come like this and try to get on top of you. You better grab that motherfucker and throw him.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is going on out here?
You up here trying to get people thick.
What the fuck is going on out here?
Brother Jumpy, you in the chat, brother. You in the chat, dog. What is this, Brother Jumpy? Help me out. What is this?
I decided to just roll with the punches. Roll with the punches.
You would have choked Sydney Star out?
I would have choked. I would have strangled that tranny motherfucker. I would have strangled that motherfucker. Sir, you gonna try to sit on my lap? Oh,
Sir,
God.
it's crazy. Don't hit her with the sir.
Sir. Oh, yeah, strangle.
Ma'am.
You know, that's just terrible.
Hit her with the ma'am.
It's not a ma'am, it's a man. That ain't no fucking shit. That's a boy.
Whack was doing this the other day too. He wouldn't.
Fucking boy.
He wouldn't hit her with the her either. Gotta respect
That's
pronouns.
a man, cuz.
Pronouns.
That is a man. Sydney is a motherfucking man. Hell no.
I remember.
You're a motherfucking man, Adam.
All right.
You're a man.
I remember this dude that I was in elementary school with, and from the fucking age of like 8 or 9, I knew this dude was gay. I knew he was gay before I even really 100% understood what being gay was. And then we get older, and he comes out the closet. He was out the closet by the time we were like 12, because I was in school with him like my whole fucking life. And I mean, he knew he was gay at 9. It was obvious as fuck.
Any man that has a tongue ring or anal plug in his ass is gay.
You hear that, Granville? You hear that?
Who the fuck
Not
had that?
necessarily.
Sydney Star had that?
No, any man with a tongue ring or anal plug in their ass is gay. There's no.
If you're a man with a
question
tongue ring and you're not gay, let us know in the comments, because I
There's
feel
not-
like
there's not many.
I hear it helps you eat pussy good.
Stick together. Pause.
Not
No,
that
she can
part.
have it.
Not that part, but everything else, stick together and pause. What the fuck was that? What in the...
Man, cause that shit looks suspect as a motherfucker.
Right.
What about the nose ring? You know, some niggas do that shit too.
I don't know, cuz Tupac had a nose ring. I would never say that cuz was gay. I don't know cuz though, but he had a nose ring. I would never get a nose ring or a tongue ring.
You got your ears pierced?
I'd had it when I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah. You don't rock any earrings and shit?
I'm always,
When are we gonna
I'm
get
always fighting, so my earrings will start bleeding. Right
Yeah, don't
here.
do that. What about nipple rings? Is that gay?
That's gay as a motherfucker.
I feel like that shit was kind of normal in the 90s.
That shit's gay as a
Normal?
motherfucker.
Hell no.
I think there was a time period where it was kind of normal for a heterosexual man to have
That shit
nipple
is
rings.
gay as a motherfucker. Yeah.
Definitely not now.
I don't know.
This whole fucking interview was nothing but rainbow activities.
That's all that's on my mind.
So you got blasted up. You got the new 55th Street tattoo.
Oh yeah, on Hulu, yeah.
Where's that at?
On my cack.
Your cock?
My cack.
Oh.
Quit the gay shit. Adam,
I'm
quit
sorry. I'm
the gay
sorry. I'm
shit,
sorry. I'm sorry. I really was very confused about what you meant. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's hard.
The whole street sign.
Turn so the
You
camera
got
see it.
yeah, the camera can't see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
There you go.
the whole street sign.
55th Street.
The whole street sign.
Nah, that shit hard though.
Adam, you always turn any joke we have into some gay shit.
No, I think I'm just sus.
That's not good.
Oh yeah.
We got an admission from him. He said he's sus. He said it.
Street sign.
Nah, that shit hard though.
Adam, you always turn any joke we have into some gay shit.
No, I think I'm just sus.
That's not good.
Yep. We heard it. We seen it.
I've seen him do it.
Oh yeah, we got that full angle right there. It's just seen the back.
I think everything is Out in the open now. He said he's sus. He just said he's sus. It is what it is. I don't think anybody can make a big deal out of it anymore. He's out of the closet now. He pretty much, that was an admission. He's just like, fuck it. Pretty much just out of the closet with it.
It's kind of like what's going on with like all these other guys too. Like a lot of people on the outside, they're seeing that. They're seeing the non-answers or the non-apologies or the non-accountabilities that Adam does, and it's just like, okay, people have no choice but to like speculate on certain things or certain dramas, especially now that some of the stuff that he's going through seems a little bit manufactured to a certain extent, right?
What? Like the drama?
Like the Lena and all that stuff like that. Parts of it, because that's why I never really did a video on it or even interacted with it.
Oh, no, that's real.
Yo, what is your honest opinion about that? What do you really think about him auctioning off his wife to potentially get fucked by Crip Mac and whoever else?
Listen, well, look, right? So look, though, right?
Crip Mac!
Listen, right? Now look, right? Now look, right? So look. So, yeah, right? So look, so the auctioning part, I think is fake, right? So here's my theory. Again, I haven't talked to Adam about this. This is just my theory. Right. There was obviously a guy who, again, like when you look at the group of dudes, he's obviously like the clear winner, right? So I believe that the dude was already.
Hey, yo, what did that mean? I didn't even
stick together.
Pause. I don't. What did he under? I think he probably meant. I think he probably thought there was one porn star in there, but there was actually 3. So I don't even know what he meant by that. But
already picked. It was a reality TV show. You feel me? Right, where like they all right like knew like who.
So
right.
They already have a guy, but they're just building. So.
Okay.
No, but
what he explains, this was Flakko's theory. Flakko's in the building. He never asked Adam about this, but that was his theory, and I think it's spot on. I think that's exactly what they did. They built this whole series to market the sex tape. They already knew who they were picking. They didn't have to pick through a game show. Quite obvious. There was acting in the game show. The whole present the peen to Adam and Lena, that was clear acting. It was zesty as fuck, but we could clearly see that they were acting for the show. So.
Still goes to my point of it being manufactured though, because now he knows that the attention that obviously the Lena and the other guy got big news. So now why not?
This was when Flakko called in to Duke the Don stream. I called in following that. This was the Duke stream. What was it called? It was about just Pearly Things losing a Clips channel. It has Pearl and King Riches on the thumbnail. That's where the stream was from.
Build more drama around it by making the show. So if they already have a guy, so this could just be part of him just playing it up still.
So look though. So pretty much they were just he organized a devil's threesome, a battery with his wife, with another dude, another professional, whatever P star. Trying to be
a battery crazy though.
Yeah, it's a battery thing. He's pretty much doing that because it's a 2-on-1. That's not. It's a battery. That's what a battery is. Folks would look at a girl and be like, yo, if she was a battery thing, she'll be eliminated instantly. A girl with 50 bodies, 60 bodies will be taken more serious than a girl with 6 bodies and she's a battery thing. It's just that serious out here. People look at girls that do that type of activity and they don't want no parts. It's like you've taken part of 2 dudes in one. Like, come on, man. What are we doing out here? This is filthy work out here, and they're trying to normalize it. You heard the other guy in the interview talking about how many wives have you smashed. He's like, tons. They're literally trying to normalize this type of behavior. Threesomes, it stops when there's 2 dudes. It's 2 women and a dude. That's a threesome. Once it's 2 dudes and a woman, that's a devil's threesome or a battery. Pick your term. It's not the same thing. So he's basically essentially signing his wife up to be a battery thing, and then he's masking the entire process in a reality show, which is it's a smart idea, but really and truly,
it's smart because he's gonna
of course
out of it. I mean, what? Because like,
it's brilliant.
It'd be boring if he just announces it like last time. Oh,
yeah.
My wife's gonna bang another guy because we already seen it once. But now if you gotta really keep people drawn in or hooked in, right? Because that actually got me. I thought like Crip Mac was a legit candidate, bro. I'm like, oh no, like Adam,
no, come on now, bro. Come on now, bro.
How do you go back to kissing that in the mouth? Like, come on, bro. Like,
nah. Listen, right.
At least a little bit.
How many times a week do you do your little? Is it plug talk?
Probably like 2 on average, maybe 1. I guess 1 on average, but just.
You ever think you get burned out on it?
Not really. Pussy is just just keeps getting better.
Yeah. So when are we gonna see the winner for this?
Next Monday.
Who's left?
Well, if you watch
this was last week.
Episode 3, you'll get to see who got eliminated.
Got you.
Episode 3 is the best performing episode out of the first 3 episodes, at least in part because Crip Mac's in the thumbnail. I really didn't plan on him stealing the show so much, but it turns out that a lot of the guys are maybe not the most entertaining people on camera.
They just like...
Whereas, like, literally everything that comes out of Crip Mac's mouth is hilarious, and the reality show crew really did a hell of a job of, like, cutting it and making it even funnier. So, I don't want to... Maybe Crip Mac won. We don't know.
Well, if your wife got a Crip Mac, that's nasty work. Oh, my God.
Now, clearly...
Stop the cap.
Clearly, they were capping and using that to sell as a marketing ploy. I don't begrudge them for using that as a marketing ploy. We all know these reality shows is cap as hell anyway, so it is what it is. And it's a reality competition show. It is what it is. It was a good marketing strategy. I'm not going to hold him to that for the marketing.
That's nasty work. I mean, bro, Adam, at the end of the day, you have to cheat.
There has to be a line.
Yeah, you just can't let that happen. I would keep him there all the way to the end.
Anybody who's ever said, oh, Adam22 is just all about the bag, he'll do anything for money.
We were right. We were right. You are actively selling your wife and trying to create new marketing schemes to actually sell your wife. New dudes, new experiences, one-on-one, now two-on-one. We don't even, what's next? 3-on-1? Like, what the hell is going on out here?
Trick bag. Did I use that appropriately? It's not true. Because if I was all about the money, I would let Crip Mac my girl. And maybe...
If you were all about the money, you would let Crip Mac fuck your girl. But you're all about the money, you let Jason Love fuck your girl. And now Lil D. Pause. What the hell are we doing out here? What type of dusty-ass fabrication is this, bro? You were the same one on camera saying you had too much money to sell your wife out to some next dude and let some next dude hit. You're talking about this rich bitch. Ain't got to do that. That's your words, verbatim. This rich bitch. I'm not calling your wife a bitch. That's what you said. She does not need to do that. And then you turn around and now you're actively doing it. It wasn't just a one-off situation like with the Jason Love thing. It's competition, upselling it. Like, what are we doing out here?
He did, because episode 4 coming next Monday.
Man, she would have to be high on shrooms. You got to go get her a 4 Loko.
Yeah, that might help.
Yeah, because that's a little
shrooms and 4 Loko to fuck Crip Mac.
Yeah, that's gonna be some serious shit.
Yeah, I don't know if I could. Yeah, that's not. Like, if this was a fake relationship, then for sure I would be into that idea.
What if we hear years later, Lena come out after they break up somehow, and Lena's like, he forced me to do all of this. I didn't want to do all of this. Thank you, CJ OJ. This sounds Diddy-ish. This is sounding Diddy-ish. This is what I was saying on the last time on Duke's stream. I'm like, a lot of it, you remove a little bit of context, you reframe a little bit of the context, and it just sounds Diddy-ish. You take away some of the assault, some of the alleged abuse, and it's kind of the same shit. She could turn around and be like, I was forced. We needed the money, and I was forced. We were down bad. We were in debt. He was pressuring me. All this bullshit.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
What are we gonna think about that later? If that actually happens, they're protected by the image of they're married and they have a child together, but essentially it's the same type of activity. You're auctioning off your wife. Except that Diddy didn't need the money. He was just doing it for his own sick, twisted pleasure. But nonetheless, the activity is still the same shit. Oh, you're on camera, so now it's porn. It's not prostitution, huh?
The reality is that I plan on being with her for many years.
Yo, man,
having more kids.
Moving along. I signed my MOU today.
MOU?
Yeah.
What's that?
You don't know what MOU is?
No.
Memorandum of Understanding for business.
And what's that?
With the Congo.
Oh, with the Congo. Oh, we're talking diaper business.
Yeah, I signed it today.
Stand on diaper business.
This is serious shit. This is like unbelievable for me. It's kind of like I was sentenced to 50 years, and I'm 5 years in, and
just feel
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Like, I'm gonna have to have some shit lined up to make it make sense.
Of course.
What else are we gonna do?
Do you know how exclusive that footage is? Whack 100 Adam and fuck God. Cause what do you call this shit you do? This sex shit.
A porn podcast.
Then you got a regular podcast, a porn podcast
/ media company.
And then you have
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
got rid of them.
I don't know
Why'd you give it OG Suicide?
We were letting him do content out of this space for a while, and then it kind of had ran its course, so we freed him of that deal. Told him he could do his own thing.
Got you.
No hate.
Got you. Well, you know, that was the dumbest move you made.
So you think that if OG Suicide was still filming here, I mean, you're right that would, after the SBA / BLK moment, the Snoopy Badass / Black Bootleg Kev.
Ask him if he needs anything, you know. You know, AD's still positive. He's the same AD you know. He hasn't went like rogue on you.
Okay.
At all.
All right, so what you're seeing right now is me fast forwarding the parts that I don't give a shit about. I should have probably edited this stuff out. I want to get to the actual apology that he he issued to Heather. When I was doing the reaction the last time, I didn't put this in the compilation. I missed out on it, so I wanted to actually add that in to add some perspective to get a full scope of the story. So if y'all watched the entire last stream that I did covering Adam22 and y'all missed out on the part where he actually apologized to Heather, I wanted to make sure that I reacted to that as well. And then there was a part that Whack 100 pointed out the glaring holes in Adam's ideology when it comes to beefing with various folks on this podcast. And I don't know if he calls out the hypocritical statements he makes, but he calls out the flaws in the way he's moving.
And I think we need to do that reunion soon.
I mean, it might be a little while before that would seem like a good idea.
You, AD, I got to work on T-Rail.
Like, here, but also, too, bro.
I guess I maybe fast forwarded through it, but there's still another segment where he apologizes to Heather. I guess that's not the one he apologizes to Heather. Let me just timestamp this real quick. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Give me a second.
Like, here, but also, too, bro, like, when it comes to, like, for example, right, like, when it comes to, like, their lifestyle, I never understood, right, like, why people, like, have an issue with it, right, meaning this, right, if, like, for example, like, there's a bunch of things in this world that we would never do, right, you feel me, because we just, so, like, we don't say, yo, like, we, like, right, like, we don't judge, you feel me, like, folks for doing things that we say, hey, listen, personally, that's not for me right now. If somebody is up 10, 20 M's off a video, it's hard for me, who ain't touched my first million yet, to now say, hey, bro, you feel me, right? Like, you did something horrible and wrong. You feel me?
Right, and I see where you're coming from. That's why I didn't really even do a video, or I mean, I commented on multiple videos, but I didn't do like a dedicated thing on it because one of my main thing was, okay, I think Adam is like one of these weirdo celebrities that are like super rich in a different category. If they want to do what they want to do, that is what it is. And plus, he's a porn star himself, so I mean, it is what it is. But right, I do see where like when especially.
See, the average person sees it this way, but they don't understand the actual backstory to how Adam progressed to becoming an alleged porn star with his wife. That when you have the entire context and you see how it is, you get a completely different framing and understanding of what the hell is going on here. and you wouldn't judge them per se for what they do if they didn't go around outing other people's business and using it as ammo to destroy other folks. The way Adam weaponized that transgender sex with house phone, pause, I worded that terribly, Jesus Christ. The way he weaponized the transgender individual who had sex with house phone against house phone to use it as an exposed moment, the way he tries to come at T-Rel, calling him Zestrel, making up a complete fabrication about his girl, talking about Heather was a prostitute, using that and weaponizing these things. We see it time and time again where he tries to weaponize somebody's woman's promiscuity or their sexual past or history against them like it's something negative, and then he campaigns for girls to have high body counts and to be like OnlyFans thoughts. Like it's completely contradictory and hypocritical.
When he made a game shot of it, it was like, okay, it's something. I thought it was serious, but that was like my only gripe. After that, it was like, all right, fine. But like, I did find it weird. Like people like Andrew Tate tried to call him out, and then he ends up going and doing a stream, and it was just weird. But like again, Andrew Tate and his brother are all hypocrites with that shit. So
yeah,
weird why he would call out Adam with that.
The problem with Adam is he sells it like he's fully comfortable with it and he was okay with it, and then we have footage that says contrary to everything he said. There's that too. I forgot about that point. That whole, oh, he was comfortable with it, and then the whole time he was being cucked and he was uncomfortable and he was selling an image, and Whack 100 pulled his card and he's like, yo, I haven't thought about that in weeks. And Whack 100 is like, it was months ago, sir. What are we talking about? And we see moment after moment where he's constantly contradicting himself. He says one thing and then he does another, and then he acts like, oh, this is a cool thing. Everybody in the sex industry, we're just doing our thing. I'm comfortable with my wife. And then he uses the same thing to try to disparage another man's wife in T-Rel, but he made that up too. And he's trying to use it as a dig, as a negative thing. So he damn well knows the things that he's doing is negative and debaucherous, and is not really standing on any type of moral integrity or any type of thing like that. He's just doing whatever he's doing for the money. And then Flakko, following this comment, he tries to defend Adam's morality or his integrity or his moral integrity, like I said just there, and he doesn't have a consistent moral. He doesn't have it. You can't do one thing and then chastise another person for doing the same things that you do, like it's debaucherous or it's substandard, and use it as an attack. Meanwhile, you're doing it chest out now and acting like it's the greatest thing. It makes no goddamn sense. To disparage and use the same things as attacks against other people makes no goddamn sense. And then the whole fact that he said he would never do it because he's too rich for it, and then we find out that he's going 50-50 on the house with his wife, and their whole life is 50-50, and he needed the money to facilitate. Yeah, he needs the money, 50-50, calling everybody broke boys, questioning their business acumen, talking about T-Rel wasn't able to reestablish his business after failures in X, Y, and Z. Mr. Everybody's broke boys making $1 million a month in X, man, but you're going 50-50? You have a 50-50 relationship? What the hell was that? This is what I'm talking about. This is a marriage. Marriage is your money's together. This is 100. You pool it together and make business decisions. Y'all are keeping separate accounts, spending things 50-50, nickel and diming. Y'all are just preparing for the inevitable demise of your relationship. What the hell is going on out here? It's too much lies, too much fabrication.
Wait, well, like he never said though that he needed it, right? So what I think was said though was, I think Lena was at a point where she realized, hey, I'm about to turn, you feel me, right, you know, like 35. I'm getting up there. It's time to start having more kids. My window is closing, you feel me, right? And like I think she asked him, hey bro, like when this shit starts slowing up for me and I finally like leave this shit, would you like want to pay, you know, and all the bills like by yourself, or would you want me to like do this shit, like make like 10-20 million, you feel me, and now we set for the rest of our lives, right? So like he just thought, hey bro, like fam, you know, well, one, I don't want to pay the bills for me, right? Like, you know, like by myself.
Now, for this very same reason, fans are cooking them in the chat. I have to pull up the comment section, and I better not forget again this time. The comments are cooking them. For this very reason right here. You're talking about, oh, I'm rich, I'm a baller, y'all are broke boys, trying to shit on Fig Community World, talking that shit. You make $1 million a month off No Jumper, but you're devastated and scared about your future to the point where you have to sell your wife's box actively to ensure that you guys have a financial stable future. This is some filthy work out here, and this is why he's getting cooked. He went through the comment section, looked, and he was like,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I can, but do I want to? No, right? So cool. So like one video, we rack up like 10, 20 M's, and now we set for life. Our grandkids are set for life, and we straight right now. In terms of morals, though, right? So like, how do y'all define like here, right? Okay, so how do y'all define like find like actual morals, right? What's morals to you guys?
So you're talking about like specifically with the bedroom or within a man and a woman,
No,
or just in general?
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, just treat others like like how you would like to be treated, right? Make sure you're treating people with respect. In terms of relationship, the exact same thing, right? You want to make sure you're listening and respecting, because anything you want out of your partner or anything you want for yourself, is something you'd want out of your partner. So you start by showing that same treatment. That I would say are good morals, and obviously not killing, stealing, robbing, and doing all these crazy stuff. But
yes, right. But though, right. So look. So when it comes to morals versus ethics, right? So morals is defined by one's internal compass, right? Right? Like saying like my morals is entirely different from yours, right?
Right.
So if his morals is saying, that an open thing in terms of just porn, that's perfectly fine, that's okay, and that's right, then I don't feel like we can say that he don't have no moral integrity when, again, like when it comes to morals, like.
Now, this is where Flakko was fucking up with his defense. Shout out to Flakko. No hate on Flakko, but he was wrong here. Talking about he has moral integrity, X, Y, and Z. Integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Adam has no strong moral principles. As you've seen, his insult is absolutely hypocritical because he does the same shit and participates in sex work, and he tried to levy that as an insult, which was a fabrication. It was a complete lie. So you use what you do personally as an insult to somebody else, but then you make it up, which is even worse. So you're slandering their name with a fucking lie, but it's the same thing that you do, but you try to act like what you do is to. How do you have any type of moral integrity while doing that? It's literally impossible. Oh, I'm gonna shame you for something that I do when you don't even do it. So I'm lying on you and I'm putting me on you. My shitty behavior I'm putting on. Like, it's pathetic, bro. What are we doing out here?
That's I
think you gotta specify though, because we're talking about
solely inner.
Okay, hold on. Let me say it. When it comes to morals, it's individualist. Like you're saying, it's individual based. Like when we read the definition, it's a person's standards or behaviors or beliefs concerning what is. But this is the thing: when we're speaking about the sanctity of marriage, and you get married, and then you this is the thing. We are in the era where we are devaluing relationships, marriage. We're destroying the manosphere in the red pill space because of all the damage that they have done. And when we're talking about devaluing, I'm just adding to my own speech now, but we're talking about devaluing relationships. They try to literally normalize the fucking of other folks' wives. No, we just do it on nonstop. Like, this is just normal behavior, and they're trying to promote this to the point where it's from YouTube, and this is the pilot to be pitched for Zeus on national television. So this is what we're going to be propagating for the youth. So we add on the behaviors of Sexy Red, the behaviors of Sukiana, and then now independent media is getting onto this is just dustiness. We're all contributing to it, chest out, and acting like this is not a problem. Then you get married, you freshly get married, and then the first thing you do is parade around your woman getting fucked by some nigga on Black. It's like that's the first thing you do. You open your marriage, your relationship as soon as you get married, and you flaunt that. It does not look good. You're in a hip hop space. You're doing everything that Diddy did essentially to Cassie, but it's looked at differently because you're married now, and you have kids. Essentially.
Wait. So wait.
Outside of the beating. Outside of the beating. The sexual endeavors, because Diddy was doing the same thing. He wanted to see his woman getting fucked by several dudes. When I drew the parallel, I'm just talking about their weird sexcapades, the Holly Weird type of shit, where you're basically signing yourself up to be a cuck because you get off on various dudes fucking your woman. That's what I'm speaking about, the Diddy shit. That's why I drew that parallel. If she wants to come back and say it was pressure, it was X, Y, and Z, she was forced into it. She wants to say that years later. Adam's going down that path. Is one, not going to be two, and
think he want to see it though.
Dudes.
No, here, right? So look, Diddy was where like this nigga was doing that shit for self gratification, meaning, bro, like, and he was doing like these low like freak offs and shit like once a week, right? And he was addicted to it. That's a whole lot different than like him saying, "Damn, bro, like I don't really want to do this, man, but like if I done fuck like 400, 500, 1,000."
Okay, so now he's getting. I'll let him finish this point, but essentially the intentions are different. So he's right about that. The intentions are different for why they're doing it, but the action is the same. So for your intentions and why you're doing it for your own kinkiness versus somebody actually doing it for the bag, the actions that are being done within the acts, it's the same shit. So regardless, intentions are different, actions are the same. Shout out to Lee with the $5 super chat.
I'm getting
They can't show up to bring your parent professional day at school. Wow, they can't show up to bring your parent professional day at school. How would they explain that to her classmates as a possible profession? You cannot do that whatsoever. You are screwed. You're sealed. What are you going to do? Oh, bring your parents to work. They show the profession. It's like you guys are porn stars. Both of y'all. I guess they can do their podcast part. Oh, it's just the podcast, the no jumper. Even then, you're going to show a bunch of niggas smoking in the studio, talking about a bunch of weird, man, they can't. You're right. Fact. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to Lee with the $5 super chat.
Baddest women on earth, and she has allowed me to fuck the baddest women on earth. Then what's one black penis for $10 million? You feel me? Or $20 million?
But this is the thing. You're going to do that and be like, okay, we're going to have life-changing money now. We're going to get this house. We're going to do this. We're going to essentially sell his wife to the world, to the public, in the sex tape or whatever. And then you're going to bring up, oh, Heather was a prostitute and she was selling the box and blah, 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 and use it as a disparaging remark. How does that even make sense? It's contradictory to your lifestyle. How do you even make the same? Like, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Everything he says is hypocrisy. It's contradictory. It doesn't even. And that is my problem. That's always been my issue. Folks are like, why are you in their bedroom? Why do you care about their sexual acts? And I'm like, no, I'm covering this as a commentator and I'm doing an analysis on the material that they put out, and their relationship became their content. So as I'm watching and I'm reacting, I'm seeing many inconsistencies and many hypocritical statements used as disparaging comments towards other folks. So I'm going to call that out and highlight that and lament it in a video. Folks can be mad at that, but it is what it is. It makes sense. Like, he just needs to reevaluate all his insults when he's coming at Fake Munity or anybody else, because it's like, what are you doing, bro? I have some self-awareness with the way you conduct yourself. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, right. So look, right. So one, I love Heather, right? I don't think that I know 100%, 1,000%, feel me, right, that Heather is not a prostitute. So I was happy when like, I think the first time like Wack asked and he said, I'm not, apologizing. But then like the third time Wack asked, he did offer her an apology and said that it wasn't true, right? So if he's been open about, I made a...
And that's the person you are defending their moral or their integrity, their moral integrity. That you're defending that. So as you acknowledged, he refused to apologize. Wack had to he had to drag him into accountability and make him apologize, knowing that he was slandering her name and it was a total fabrication. What are we doing out here? You just out here lying, making up stories?
It's a total fabrication.
I made a huge mistake and I'm just trying to de-escalate things and move forward, right?
That is
I feel like we should.
Character moment that I'll always judge when you're in a position like that, and you are going to disparage a man's baby mother, fiance. I don't know what their relationship is. I don't know if they're married or whatnot. But you're going to do that and make a lie about her, where the truth has to catch up to the lie, and you're going to disparage her in a way, and it's like that's akin to what your wife does, but you're going to try to make it a disparaging remark. It's just asinine. For me, I'm looking at that. I wouldn't forgive something like that. You could apologize all you want. People are going to run with that. They're going to think forever my wife is, or my baby mother was a prostitute in the past. And it's like, you really have to like make sure you go over and above to actually fix something like that. And he was getting dragged into accountability. He was barely remorseful. He was bringing up the things that she said to try to justify his shit. And then when it comes to him fucking 5,000 girls and why can't she just fuck one dude, I'm not here for that bullshit ass finesse when it comes to Adam and Lena. I reacted and covered their entire relationship.
Oh, so you did?
She got him to commit to him by using threesomes. That's how she appealed to him for the long-term commitment in the relationship. She constantly used threesomes in other girls. She sponsored her friend against her. So when she tries to say, oh, he's doing all this stuff with other girls, that's how you got him to commit to you, because you had that whole open door thing where he's fucking other girls. Then you tried to stop it conveniently. I don't even want to go through their whole history in the relationship because it's all I see on social media and on YouTube. We don't know the actual ins and outs. I don't know Adam and Lena like you do. But
well, I don't know. So I know Adam like very well. Lena, I've probably seen Lena in person probably like 5 times. So like, you feel me? So like, yeah. So her personally, I don't know her too well. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Let me get to the super chat real quick. Shout out to Josh.
What else do you think that I need to say in order to make it clear?
I'm gonna be real with you. I think the key point is Heather. I'm just being. If you really want to deaden this and just put the ego to the side. No.
Paint and Sound says testing. Is this an all mods chat room? A lot of these folks have mod sticks because they're actually showing up to most of the lives. That's why when folks question, oh, why are there all these wrenches here? Because these folks show up to the goddamn lives. They deserve the wrench. This is squad out here.
Oh boy. Because all them are looking at Heather as that's their sister or whatever, and that's the homie wife. And I think that right there is the key thing. The rest of this they can handle.
Okay.
I'm going to be real with
I can apologize for parts. Like, I still have issues with she said about me, mainly the fact that last time she was on Back on Fig, she
you called her a
recited
prostitute.
She recited like 7 different lies about me that were like blatantly, demonstrably untrue.
Give me some.
She said that my girl paid for the wedding. She said my girl paid for the house. She said that my girl cried to her talking about like me sitting on the couch during a house party or something. There was a bunch of stuff.
You know that?
This is the thing. He corroborated her claim by saying he was watching it, but it was for a reason. You basically give context to the reason why he was sitting down watching himself on screen, because it was a Vlad interview and he chopped it up in clips. So when she said, when Heather said he was sitting down doing nothing, he was watching himself on screen, what a narcissist, blah, blah, blah. He denied the claim that thing actually happened, but all he did was provide context of what he was actually doing, but it did not really denounce what actually happened. You kind of confirmed what happened. You just provided context.
It's not true.
Because I talked to my girl about it.
She's not going to tell you the truth.
She would so tell me.
Man, all women do behind our back with females that pillow talk that they're not going to tell us. Yours, mine, all of them.
I know my wife, and if she had actually cried over my sitting on the couch during a first birthday party, my girl would love to tell me about how much I upset her, because me being a lazy at times has definitely upset her. The idea that she cried to Heather is bull. Anyway.
You don't think Heather had a conversation with her? How did she even know about
She was at the party. She definitely had a conversation. But all I'm saying is I can definitely acknowledge that me insinuating that she participated in any kind of sex work, I have no clue. Obviously, I've seen screenshots of sugar baby ads from like 10 plus years ago. Do I know that those are actually real or that she even actually acted upon them? No, I don't. So I can apologize for saying that. I would definitely apologize for that.
Yep, you see that? He made it up. Everything he made up. He's seen a few pictures. He jumped to a conclusion, made assumptions, went on his large platform with how many subscribers? Let me check that subscriber count. I believe it's over 4 million subscribers, and disparaged her name. We seen it.
I've seen him do it.
Hold up. No jumper. Let me see how much subscribers that has. Hold up, chat. Yeah, 4.68 million subscribers. You went on your platform that large and ran a lie. Slanderous lie. She said she was taking him to court. I don't know if she's still following through with that, but...
And
I have to segment up my apologies because this is still so fresh and raw.
T-Rail, I think that the comment towards the child was a little bit too far. I get it, I understand it, because I understand your psyche. But, you know, if he's issuing that apology, I think we could, you know, stay away from those type of comments.
He's going to stand on the technicality and say, I said I was going to kick her in the ass when she got older. I don't really know. It doesn't seem like that makes it that much better.
I don't think he's going to bring it up. I think once he hears you actually issue an apology, I think he's going to stay away from that. I think now this thing could go down the right track.
Right. And that's all I'm concerned about, because I'm going to be real with you. Last night...
Now, Adam's clearly playing a victim, saying he does not know that it would be much better by saying that when his daughter grows up, he'll kick her in the ass, opposed to saying, when I see your daughter, I'll kick her in the ass as she's a child. Of course, it decreases how negative it is while saying when she grows up. Nonetheless, you are still talking about the man's child, so it is a violation, but it does lessen the blow.
Are you familiar with the Young Dolph murder? Well, obviously you know it happened and stuff. But I was watching this documentary because I interviewed one of his artists, Jay Fizzle, earlier. And, you know, like the reason why Dolph got killed is basically that there was like another gang or another...
And the kick in the ass was just a joke. He's not going to actually kick his daughter in the ass when she grew up. He was just trying to make an insult of talking shit about his daughter, which was in bad taste. I'm not going to defend somebody talking about someone's child.
Another hood in Memphis. He signed an artist. That artist had like real deal crazy beef with this gang that Dolph was previously cool with, but then all of a sudden he's supporting this artist that gang saw as like 100% op. And so that was basically the situation that led to him getting gunned down. Now, obviously you look at that situation and it's like, oh, that's a million times more serious when you have like a fucking planned, coordinated hit outside of a cookie shop or whatever. But when I'm having conversations with people behind the scenes about this, it is plausible to me that I could see all this kind of getting to the point where there wouldn't be any going back.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm just laying my shit down to just say, all right, y'all got it.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to water this down. You do know you're dealing with a tribe that's Compton Crips.
I didn't know that, but okay, yeah, sure.
Right?
I don't know where anyone's from.
You don't, that ain't nothing you water down, play with.
Okay.
This is real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Lee, I do not believe she was a minor when they met. I think she was well above over age. I don't think she was close to anything of being a minor when they met. Let me read some of these comments. I want to read some of the comments from the video that we seen earlier. We're going to get right back into this, but there was comments that I wanted to read from that For the Love of Lena game show. I wanted y'all to hear what the people said on his channel because he was getting cooked. Top comments is Crip Mac is the best thing that could happen to a reality show. That was nothing. The whole show made me realize Crip Mac needs a reality show. Okay, fuck these Crip Mac comments. Let me move out of this. Adam admitting he's bi would be big for his career. One of the top comments, Adam admitting he's bi would be big for his career because everybody could see it. The way he described seeing that child that was gay earlier and he came out when he was 12, everybody could see that Adam has been yearning to add a man in his bedroom. We all seen it. Everybody's just like,
no, this nigga gay as hell.
We have to, every time not every time, but there's been a multitude of times where I reacted to Adam22's content and I had to hit y'all with this very same disclaimer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this here is gay.
He jumps through zesty moments without a single pause or even a thought of pausing. The actions, he's been trying to solicit the transgenders in his bedroom, and now he's just straight out going, hey, just add another man. Talking about peen size, he's always asking folks to see their man. It's entirely too zesty. He just needs to come out the closet. So I agree with that comment. Adam admitting he's bi would be big for his career. I think that would help his career and add a level of honesty because we can all see it right now. I think most folks definitely they don't like folks when they're lying to people in their face. They're being duplicitous. When somebody jumps out the closet, folks celebrate them. The folks that want to celebrate them, the folks that are part of that tribe, the LGBTQ, other folks acknowledge it and move on. They don't get put on the chopping block for jokes. Dwight Howard's getting cooked everywhere because he can't accept himself. He's talking about, oh, he's chasing demons, he's fighting demons, all this bullshit. Meanwhile, he can't accept himself. So he's trying to go at the fans and the people that support him or know who he is, speak about him, engage with him on Twitter, talking about their haters, their X, Y, and Z, they're mad at him, they're hateful, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, bro, you just can't accept yourself. You're hating yourself, and then you're trying to make the people accept you when you can't accept yourself. It's ass backwards. Let me get back to these comments. Someone says, oh my God, I'm screaming. After Lil D's lap dance, I said that's it. What? That'll do it for me, and was rooting for him ever since. Okay, these people are too invested. Let me get into some shit talking comments. Yeah, as I let this update, some of the people that were more invested in here got in here, but they were cooking the shit out of him before. This is one of the comments, 263 likes. It says, what if your daughter's husband treated your daughter this way? Disgusting. What if your daughter's husband treated your daughter this way? Disgusting. 263 likes, 24 replies. Let's see what some of these replies say. Facts. What if your daughter was already a P-star? Shut the fuck up. This has nothing compared to the job. See, this is where the cap begins. She was not already a P-star when he met her. That's where the cap begins. He wasn't a P-star when he met her. She wasn't. They went into P together. That sounds funny.
Stick together.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Hold on, let me get to another one of these. Eliminating Crip Mac for not being gay is wild. Well, we already know Adam's on that super zest bi shit, and he just doesn't want to live with it. He doesn't want to be himself. Nobody would talk anything if he just came out. Hold up, chat. Yeah, all of these people are just saying I knew Lil D would win. They kind of infested the comment section now. Man, the man was getting cooked prior. I'm gonna have to change the goddamn title, but I ain't gonna do that. It's still facts. He's getting cooked. Let's see what we got here. All right, hold on. Let me play this and pull it up on the screen.
Understand, Young Dolph them got their thing going, but I guarantee you, whatever gang that was does not have the history or of the Compton Crips, the Grandies, the CC Riders. So, no, it's that serious.
I got nothing against any fucking set from LA, whatever. Not my business. I'm not trying to comment on the toughness or the respectability of anybody doing anything. I'm just saying, and because, keep in mind, throughout all this, for the most part, up until very recently is when I think I crossed the line by saying shit about, I never really made it about me being tough. I just made it more like, come and get me. In one of my recent rants,
Yo, do you hear this motherfucker? I never made it about me being tough, but I said come and get me. This is he's talking about the whole Figmunity back and forth with his ex-employees when he was talking that tough street talk shit. So when you're saying you never acted to be tough, you're saying come and get me. What does that say? What is that emblematic of? What is that indicative of? Somebody saying, oh, come get me, you can't get me. Talking to some street niggas, talking to some Crip niggas. That looks like puffing up your chest and acting tough. So stop acting like you weren't doing that. You were doing that.
See a little bit to make it a little bit too much of all right, come do something to me, whatever.
But I thought you was trolling.
You know how I am. I'm not taking pride in being tough or whatever. That's not.
No, but when you I thought you was trolling. You were serious, pull up?
No, I mean, I guess, yeah, if you really want to think about it, I guess you could call that trolling because it's not like I was being super fucking serious about it, right? But all I'm saying is that the shit that I was saying early on was all opinion, fact-based words, and then obviously me seeing where it could go with the dub thing caused me to kind of think about it a little bit different. Money? I'm not talking about that now. That was something I said 6 months ago on the Bootleg Kev thing.
No, was you trolling or was you really serious?
I didn't say they weren't making any money. I said that they, in my opinion, were probably making less money now. I think that they kind of even acknowledge that because obviously if you're in year one of a business, okay, you're probably not going to make as much starting your own business as you would just having a role at an existing business. But I'm not trying to aggravate that.
Got you. You really trying to put this fire out.
Yeah, and I mean, I know that it's not going to be out for a significant period of time until something takes place or whatever, and that's fine by me. if I could ask for anything, I would just say my friends, my homies, the people that I'm around here, No Jumper staff, leave them out.
Somebody said, let's take a second and pray for Parker's mental health. It has 116 likes, and that's been out for 60 minutes.
Out of it. I'm the one who was talking shit. I'm the one who deserves any repercussions that I ever end up getting. I'm just saying, I don't want to see.
So know this.
Yeah.
And remember this when you want to start talking shit. The fact that you just showed your weakness.
What's my weakness?
Is your friends and your staff.
My buddy Woody.
Your people.
Dubby.
The fact that you just showed your weakness, every time your ass get out of line, they're going to hit you right in your weakness. So you got to think about what you do before you do it.
Well, just in general, I think I'm going to probably take a lot of the trolling stuff that I've been doing, a lot of arguing.
Now, this is directly pertaining to him shit-talking and having Desto Dubs, one of his employees, getting ran up on by the Ace Boys and him shitting his pants, backpedaling, running, calling Whack 100s, basically saying he's a businessman, he wants no smoke. And then various other employees did not want to inherit Adam's beef when he's talking shit on the mic. So this is him pretty much showing his weakness. His employees that work for him, they're employees. They're trying to uphold the brand and do their job. They're not trying to fight folks in the street and inherit beefs. So he pretty much left them vulnerable. So now he has to act correct and he can't talk tough on the mic. So Adam is basically being held accountable by life pretty much at this point. There's another comment that says he cares so much about what people think he needed to pimp out his wife and make a fool of himself even more. He actually thinks he's cool or funny, but this is but it's embarrassing and I feel bad for their child. Okay, so we had some grammar issues in this comment, but we get the general gist of what this fella is trying to say. Trying to say that Adam thinks it's cool, but he's going outside. Everybody feels bad for their child, but apparently they don't. They're making that money. They're talking about 10, 20 M's, life-changing. They got their bread. They got their house. They got retirement funds.
You went online. It's just, this has caused me to do a little bit of reflecting and just be like, why do I need to keep aggravating this shit? You know? For a while, I felt like I really kind of needed to do it because of the fact that I was, working with the hand that I've been given, and people wanted to see me actually stand up for myself. Now, I feel like I, at a certain point, definitely took it too far. That late July, August period, that's when I really wish I had shut up, because I finally kind of got what I wanted in terms of them not talking about us anymore. But then I just kind of kept throwing shit on the fire, and that's what I regret. That's what I really apologize for. Once they stopped talking about me, I should have just said, all right.
Do you know people started calling you Adam100, this last rant?
I never heard that, but
I swear to God, they were like,
I never heard that. I heard Adam22, or not Adam22. That's a fail. That's his name. What the fuck?
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
I heard Pedo 16. I heard Pedo 22 and Adam 16. There we go. Those are the names. Perfect. All right. So somebody said you guys are really expecting too much from a 40-year-old skateboard podcaster and clout chaser he picked up from the streets. Nothing surprising going on here, and that's kind of true. All right, so we got another comment. It says, this is wild. I feel bad for kids these days who have OnlyFans mothers. In 10 years, a documentary will be made about it. Yikes.
Yo, Adam100, that's who the fuck is that?
I'm from 100 ENT.
They said you didn't hear this rant, right? And I was scared to listen to it. I still haven't heard it.
You're that spooked out about it?
Yeah, because I didn't want to hear you say nothing too crazy.
Yeah, he's been running his mouth. He's been running his mouth wild recently. Or pause. Somebody says before long, Adam be riding the dong. This has 130 likes. Everybody could foresee it. Someone said ha 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 for sure. He already has my brother. Facts. I think he's interested. Oh, that's Lady Hotep. Shout out to Lady Hotep. She's in the chat there. You like that comment? That's what, man. Adam's tripping out here.
Everybody was saying
that he was zesty in that comment section. Everybody could see it. He does all these zesty acts. He just needs to come out the closet and be accepted. Because right now he's just getting cooked for it.
He went on one. They said it was 28 minutes.
That is,
continuous
No breaks, unless there's ads.
Yeah, so I think that what did it, brother. I don't know what you said.
That
what
definitely
you did.
Yeah, I think you subtract that rant from the equation, and then you don't have Desto Dub getting ran up on a sexy red.
That's what did it.
Yeah.
Did
and
you
so
mention?
I can admit that I really
Did you
fucked
mention
up.
Heather in that rant?
Oh yeah.
See, I didn't hear it. See what I'm saying? All this is in one.
And this is why I didn't give him credit, because at first when he was trying to say, and even Flakko even said on that when we spoke to him, that Desto Dubs also added in some sort of commentary, so he wasn't just an innocent bystander. But I'm like, none of that would have ever happened if Adam22 didn't go on a rant trying to cook them, because he doesn't have personal beef with them or a problem to even say anything or chime in. This was all Adam's doing. So right now he actually took full accountability and says if he didn't do that rant, Desto Dubs would have never been touched. So I don't know why they want to put that on Desto Dubs. He's just an employee. This is Adam's issue that he brought to him.
Right? So, and I'm going to be real. I'll start getting text messages.
Yeah.
Alicia says what happens. A few days ago in the last video that I covered, one of Adam's employees, Desto Dubs, was ran up on at a Sexy Red concert by the Ace Boys, and it was on camera, and he was backpedaling, running. He called Whack 100 following the incident, saying he does not want no problems. He's just about his business, X, Y, and Z. He was pretty much inheriting Adam22's problems because Adam22 was running his mouth on his podcast about Fig Community World, talking all this greasy hood shit, and then pretty much doing that fabrication on Heather's name, as I explained earlier. But let's get back into this chat.
Yeah. And when you start getting text messages from people and you know the people directly involved isn't talking to them, that's when it's starting to get serious.
So once again, my intention is to de-escalate the situation. I'm not under the impression that things will just magically be de-escalated by me saying it. I'm just saying I'm turning over a new leaf. I know that the general commentary on this is going to be, Adam, you're acting like a bitch. You said all this other shit on the news the other
white
day.
guy, you can do it.
No.
You can get away with it.
You deliver this 28-minute rant. We want more of that version of you. Obviously, the fan base is going to be entertained when you're crashing out.
But you're a white guy. You can get away with it. Starting fires, putting them out. Starting fires, putting them out. You can get away with it. This is real.
We might have a little bit more freedom.
When they say that, hold up.
In that regard, yeah.
Yeah, you can get away with it. I can't get away with it.
You have more freedom in that regard, and Whack 100 is saying he can get away with it. Why do white folks get away with things in a hip-hop space, in a hip-hop genre, in hip-hop platform, in hip-hop podcasting, get away with shit that black folks don't get away with? How does that happen? I'll explain why right now. They get away with shit because us, as black folks, do not hold them to the same standard. That's what it comes down to. It's just that simple. White folks will do certain things. Adam will do shit, and people will be like, oh, that's just white folks shit. And I'm the only one fighting back on it. I'm the only one saying, no, you have to hold them accountable as an individual and hold them to the same standard as everybody else in this goddamn genre. We don't just get, oh, he's white, so he gets a pass. So he gets a level of freedom to do what he wants without being accountable or being held to the same type of fire or standard that everybody else is because he's white. So why even have him participate in the genre and give him all the adulation and all the success that comes with it if he's not held to the same standard? And then complain about white privilege when we're doing it to ourselves in our own genre that we control and we have power in. It makes no goddamn sense. So I constantly get annoyed with that shit. Oh, he's just doing the white boy shit. How does he get away with that benefit and we can't just do the white boy shit then? Like, what the fuck? In our genre that we control? We have niggas all the time complaining, oh, we're powerless, we're X, Y, and Z. It's like, where we have power, we refuse to take it, we concede it, we let folks do what we want to do, and then we hold our own to the fire on some crab in the bucket mentality shit, and then when niggas be coming up, we just hold them down. Oh, that nigga can't get no money. That nigga can't ascend. We got to find a way to have an excuse to pull that motherfucker down and keep him in the dusty YouTube sector where they're on panels trying to cook each other. Like, it's all foolishness, and we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves. So I'll constantly fight back at that. Nobody gets that, oh, it's white boy shit when they do something that's substandard. Oh, white people just do that. No, you don't get that. You don't get that.
You can get away with it.
Right.
I'll go to saying, you know what, I thought I was wrong. Oh, Whack, you was a bitch, you a coward, you scared, all this kind of stuff.
Yep, this is exactly why I put Adam22 begs for mercy in that title when he was copping pleads and waving the white flag. They just acted like, oh, it's just soft. He's just squashing the beast. He just fixing the little mess he made. Had that been a black person do the same thing, start that beef, talk reckless on the mic, act like they're a goon, they're from the streets, X, Y, and Z. When them real niggas check them, he gets all soft and pussy. We would call that guy, we would call him, you know what we would call him?
Big Ack is here now.
We would shit on him like we do Big Ack. We'd be like, oh, academics, what happened with the Vic Mensa moment? Oh, academics, what happened with the Migos moment? But we're just letting Adam22 get away with this shit? Y'all are tripping.
And sometimes I need to issue apologies. You know, when I did something I thought about and just wasn't right.
I can think of a lot of people you should apologize to.
Name one.
We'll get into that another time.
See, now you're being scary.
No, I'm not trying to divert the conversation into a very specific
Name one.
niche.
Give me one.
No.
I hate every time people say some shit and I say, well, give me an example. You can't give me one.
I got 10 examples.
You have 10 examples, but you can't give them one? Pause. Jesus Christ. You got to be careful with my verbiage around anything that has to do with Adam22. It can go another way. Shout out to Alicia with the big $10 super chat. Shout out to Alicia. Alicia says exhausting. Jesus Christ. Well, Alicia.
Crying to me, and I'm not having it.
Nah, I'm playing. Shout out to Alicia with the $10 super chat. W's in the chat for Alicia with the $10 super chat. Let's get it.
Save it for a separate episode because I know it's going to fill a fucking 2-hour block with ease.
Okay, give me just one. And I promise you I'm going to acknowledge it or not, we're going to move on.
Every single beef that comes to mind is something I've already brought up to you on here, and I've already heard your rebuttal, and I'm...
Wait, why do I care about this?
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
What else do we got here before I wrap up this episode? We got a lot of topics to cover. I think the next show may be a compilation with a bunch of topics, but I make no promises.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when Lenna shot the scene with the other guy, and I chose to talk about it with Crip Mac.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that.
I'm trying to issue a formal fucking apology / acknowledgement. Who's that?
Zoe Osama.
No, you should apologize to him.
And guess what? It doesn't matter. Because today, guess who I got a call from? Kodak Black. Know what he was watching? Our interview with Zoe Osama.
Really?
Know what Kodak said? Whack, set that up. He said, Whack, I tell me about him. So from this little time he was here, which all I want. We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Okay, so you got a Kodak Black interview. Great.
Personally,
bro. Hey, Chappie.
Yo, John got smoked, man. Wait, the question, what's your number then? Feel me, right? Look, right. Okay, so for example, me personally, for my wife, I don't think there's a number that I have in mind. But a girlfriend that I can leave soon after, you feel me? Like, hey, feel me? Right? So, like, what's your number though, right? Saying somebody, right?
So this was Flakko on Duke the Don's channel. Shout out to Duke the Don. He was given an example, or he was asking for an opinion on what is our number. What would we sell our wife for? What would it take for us to pull the Adam22? Is essentially what he's asking. Our wife, girlfriend, whoever chick we're seeing, what would the number be? What would the magic number be? That was the example, and this is what our responses were.
Hey, like comes and say, hey, bruh, like here's a blank checkbook. You have access to unlimited funds. Write me a check that you want for me to sleep with your wife. But if you write a number too high.
In my head, I was sitting here like,
Hell no. Trash ass nigga.
I was like, fuck out of here, Flakko. Shout out to Flakko. But in this moment in my head, I'm like, fuck out of here. There's no number for this shit. So I'm just selling out. I stand on nothing. There's no principles for nothing. We just selling our women out here. What the hell am I cultivating a meaningful relationship for if I'm just going to be looking at you as a bag? I can just man.
I'm going to walk away and you get nothing. So, like, what number will you put down?
I don't know. Okay, are we talking about girlfriend or wife here?
I don't got a number.
Wife.
Man. That's crazy.
Wife.
You hear me? I was like, I don't got a number, man. That's crazy. Great Pill says Flakko was trying us. Yeah, man, we know, man. Duke is experienced out here as a streamer and as a panelist. I'm experienced out here as a content creator, as a streamer, not as a panelist. I'm kind of dusting it up when it comes to my experience as a panelist, but it is what it is. Let's get it.
I can't do it. If it's a wife, I can. Girlfriend, maybe. Wife, nah. Because that's a different story. That's a covenant, bro. Like, that's your wife.
How about okay, so then how about...
See, Duke looks at marriage a bit different the way normal folks would look at marriage. It's elevated. There's a different level of sanctity. He said that's the covenant in your marriage. But although the girlfriend was kind of,
girlfriend.
Duke's thinking about it. I got no number, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not selling.
Hey, bro.
Yo, shout out to me.
Shout out to LTTV.
LT cooking your
A girlfriend? Man, hey, listen. Hey, listen up, bro. If that ain't my wife, that's my girlfriend. A bitch who can like up and leave me tomorrow. Nigga, man,
it depends how deep the girlfriend relationship is. If she's a girlfriend that you've been with for years, she's living with you, you guys are building together, and you're getting to marriage, it's different. If it's just some bitch you're fucking, and it's like, man, fuck that bitch. What's the number? Where's the check back? Like, you know what I mean? It's different, but
I can see that. Because
yo, that was facts. I was spitting. What are we talking about?
we're on a pathway that it's like, nah. Yeah, but if it's like, okay, I've been with you for like a couple weeks or something like that, yeah, I got a number. I don't care.
Now look,
like, the first 3 months of any relationship I'm in, I'm not like as invested with them until I get to like know you beyond, the bedroom and beyond like hanging out with you a few times. You know what I'm saying? I gotta start getting a whiff of your personality.
2-year girlfriend.
A 2-year girlfriend? Nah.
Man, you bugging.
Bro,
man, you bugging, bro.
Yeah, look, my relationships don't last that long, bro. Like, it's not even like sometimes a year is like it's crazy. So if I get something past 2 years, 3 years was my longest marriage, bro. So like 2 years, like that's something. That's a lot. Like if I was in a relationship with a girl with 2 years, we're headed towards something. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Hey, listen. For a girlfriend of 2 years, bruh, give me $100 million and I'm gonna find a new bitch. You feel me, right? And right.
See, even in Flacco's example, he does not follow what Adam is doing. Flacco's basically saying that his moral compass is different because he will basically, the Lady 747 saying it's trafficking. It's somebody saying, listen, I want to fuck this girl with her consent. You don't have control over her, but you're doing it and it's your girl for a year or whatever. And yeah, I guess I could see the trafficking element. That's why I'm saying I ain't having that. But he's basically saying that he'll get rid of his woman. Adam kept his woman. He's married to her. He had a child with her. And he's seen a number and he's like, that 10 mil, the 20 mil we could potentially make, that was good enough for him. So you're already moving the goalpost because you're leaving that woman. You're basically saying, how much is the relationship worth for me to say, I'm terminating this relationship, I'm getting this money, you can do what you want to do.
No, right? And here's why, right? Especially for us men, bro, like we are dating chicks who we believe are on our level, right?
This is where Flacco steps into the red pill.
You are up $100 million and like it's in your pocket. You now have upgraded and transcended to this level. You won't stick with no chick that you met on this level anyway. Feel me, right?
You hear that? Do y'all hear that? We getting money out here. We are upgrading women. So it's like, this is what I'm talking about. This is a red pill take. No, I'm not shitting on Flacco right now. I know whenever you give an opinion that goes against somebody's opinion, like, oh my God, you're shitting on Flacco. This is a red pill take. You ascend in money, so now you don't see the value in the woman that you're cultivating a relationship with. You only see the more attractive women out there in the market. If the attractive women, if the only thing, okay, if a girl's attraction could just supersede everything you're building in a relationship, then why are we not just wifing these sluts? Why aren't we looking for the top thoughts out here with the highest body counts that look like 10s and just saying, fuck it, we're going to work it out with them? These problematic, annoying IG OnlyFans thoughts that look great to everybody, the top of the top. If it's just about looks and just ascending, oh, you have access to these girls with better, like it's asinine. It's an asinine take. It's red pill, but
So like,
I feel but it comes down to the conversation we're talking about earlier, with like morals, though, right? So I mean, I guess it would be a good example, like how our morals would differentiate. Yeah, like if it's like a relationship that's like less than a month old or something like that, because I've been having
not 2 years.
But 2 years, yeah, it'd be a little bit tough. Because at that point, like, if I'm willing to sell like that, like, just like, come on, me, I'll start asking myself questions.
Yeah, for me, a relationship of any kind, like, if that's what I'm saying. If we're just fucking and it's like you see me fucking this girl and you want to give me something, then it's different. Once it's a relationship, it's established relationship, then my character is getting drawn into question. And the way I look at certain things in life, it's like you die once, you don't want to die 1,000 deaths with the character deaths, where you're looking at yourself wrong in the mirror over a little bit of money. And it's about the journey. At the end of the day, you're gonna get there if you're gonna get there. Now, let me keep it a stack here. I was pretty much giving Duke's take a bit of grace when he was talking about what he's early in a relationship type, because this example is not applicable to me in any sense. I'm in a deep, long-term committed relationship. None of this shit's applicable to me in any sense. I'm not selling my woman for any price. There's no, let's deal with her for one night. You get X, Y, and Z. No, there's no price, and she's not consenting to that either. So that's a no bueno. I would not ever do that. So this scenario is not for me. But I was kind of throwing his take a little bit of grace with that comment that I made. Nonetheless, and if you're not gonna get there, you ain't gonna get there. So I don't look at it to be like selling out.
I feel you though, Flakko. I mean, hey, you ain't right. Hey,
listen.
I see where you're coming from though.
Listen, right? I can almost guarantee. Listen, right? Listen, like I can almost guarantee with 1,000% certainty. Like the chicks that y'all are dating right now, if y'all had $100 million, y'all won't settle for those chicks. Guarantee.
This is where we got to shit on his argument. Let's listen, folks.
To you, listen, right? Listen, if you have 100 M's and like you have access to the Lottos, to the Ice Spices, to the Corizis, you are not gonna settle.
Flakko, hold up, Flakko. I don't think you know who I am and what I have in my city and what I have available to me that I'm actively passing up on right now.
Sure, yeah, of course.
It's not just about that. Once you've already ran the laps around these things, it's like you kind of get bored of the plastic and you look at the things that are. It's a little different. You look for more character and substance in a wife type of. You're not really out here fresh and fitting it for the rest of your life. Like I don't look at
Coco Jones though. Listen, right?
Coco Jones is who? That's the girl from.
It's not it.
Having access though to Coco Jones, like once you get like 100 M's, is a whole lot different than having access to the baddest bitches and in the scene in which you dominate. You feel me? Right, like that. Right, like so. Like if you up 100 M's, bro, like you now have access to bitches like Coco Jones, who is.
Hey, yo, brother Jumpy, pause, bro. What the?
Together. Pause. He knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Daniel, by the way.
Yo, what type, brother Jumpy? What type of statement was that, bro? Hey, yo,
dying to like suck your dick, bro. You would just look at the bitch that you are with a little different. You feel me?
No, pause. Yo, brother Jumpy, you said put me in. LT, we put you in where, bro? Pause. What the? Hey, yo, no pause. Hey. What's going on here?
I see where you're coming from, though. I see where you're coming from. I see. But again, if you're relating to like Adam22 situation, though, right?
Yeah.
He's already gotten to do all the stuff with all these porn stars. And
bro,
whatnot.
hold up. Coco Jones is the girl that plays Hillary in. You know they say this girl looks like my girl's sister.
What?
Coco Jones. What are we talking about out here, man? Like.
And listen, every guy in every magazine like done said that Coco Jones is the standard. You feel me? Like
I'm not
Coco
saying she's
Jones
bad looking. I'm just saying she's relative.
Come
on, man. See, what I said there was bars and people didn't get it. Because what I said, he said Coco Jones. Coco Jones is the woman who plays Hillary in Bel Air. I've worded it a little bit weird, but that was literally like a double, triple entendre right there. What I said was, let me pull it back because I said it wrong. Out here, man. Like, You know they say this girl looks like my girl's sister. I said this girl looks like my girl's sister. What I meant to say was people say that Coco Jones looks like my girl's the sister of my girl. So not she doesn't look like my girl's sister, like she could be her sister. People like my sister's girl came over, or my sister's girl, what the hell? My girl's sister came over and she was talking about people constantly say she looks like Coco Jones. And I see it. There's a resemblance. People do say that. So what I was saying was people say that she looks like her. And when I said that's relative, it's like that's what's around. So you're trying to pedestalize something that is relative to what is in my vicinity on a daily. Because that's her sister. Man, y'all will get the entendre. Let's get back into this.
What?
Coco
Hey, listen,
Jones?
yo, listen,
What
yo.
are we talking about out here, man? Like,
and listen, every guy in every magazine done said that Coco Jones is the standard. You feel me? Like
I'm not
Coco
saying she's
Jones,
bad looking. I'm just saying she's
Shit.
relative.
Oh,
Come on, man.
Yeah, like her, like that's what I'm saying. Like I've dated girls better than that.
Man, you was out of your mind, my nigga.
Bro, I'm telling you that right
Yo,
now.
Flakko, I'm gonna send you the Discord link, and then I'm gonna send you some shit. CJOJ, shout out to you. CJOJ says famous women are just women. Shout out to you, because he was pedestalizing them. Just because they're famous and in magazines and they have all day to do their makeup and look their best doesn't mean they're better than every other girl that's not famous and out there like that. There's regular girls that are much better looking than the most famous thought that is out there. I'm not saying Coco Jones is a thought, but a lot of these girls that are perpetuated and pedestalized are some of the biggest IG thoughts, and it's like, I'm gonna send you some shit, man. I'm gonna send you some shit, Flakko.
Yeah.
You're in LA, so there's baddies out in LA, but I'm gonna send you some shit, man.
That's why I never understood these red pillars, man. When they talk about all these these girls, and I'm like, yo, some of them are like, there's some good-looking girls all over the place. You ain't gotta go to Miami, bro. Like they all over the place, bro.
Where? Hey, listen, bro. Like in LA, bro, I'll be like real with y'all, bro. Like hoes in LA are weak, bro. You feel me? Like I'll be real. Listen, bro. Like.
Now, when we had this conversation, Flakko, before I called in, Flakko hopped off the line because he got a call from his girlfriend. He got off the phone, he hopped back on the line. I called into Duke's stream, we had the conversation. Shout out to Duke the Don. These are not shots at Flakko. I do a commentary. I always give my honest opinion. When he said some of the comments he had, I'm like, there ain't no way he has a girlfriend and he just got off the phone with his girlfriend, because he's pretty much saying when he gets up there a couple of M's, he's going to look to replace his woman. I'm like, if I had said that and left my studio following this, it would have been a whole bunch of... Like, what the hell? I'm getting mopped, bro. Like, what? Nah, like, she ain't tolerating that. She's like, oh, so that's what's going on? As soon as I leave the studio and hit the living room, it's just, what are we talking about out here? She's like, Vegas is wow, I'd leave him. That's what I'm saying. Some girls would leave that, or some girls would start, you know what I mean? It's like, what the hell is that? You're not gonna have a chill night, or you're gonna have some arguments following that conversation. You're gonna have some raised eyebrows. I don't know, man. Maybe he has a different understanding. I don't know everybody's relationship outside of this platform, but these things can create problems unless you have it like Donovan Sharp. The way Donovan Sharp has it, he has his girl acting and capping through her teeth for him in the brand. So, you never know. I'm not putting Donovan Sharp's existence on Flakko, not doing that. But Jesus Christ. Shout out to everybody that stayed through the entirety of the live stream. Shout out to everybody that hit that super chat. Shout out to everybody that hit that like button. We are wrapping up the show. A lot more to speak on. I'm not really covering too much of Adam22's sexcapades and a lot of his things following this, because we pretty much covered everything as it relates to his relationship. We even have an entire playlist titled the Adam22 Expose Saga. If y'all check out that playlist, you can catch up to all the videos, all the coverage that I've done pertaining to Adam22 and Lena the Plug and their relationship. Unless it's breaking news, related to the brand, he has an interview going on, there's something to react to, something like that, I'll react to that. But when it comes to their relationship, for the most part, I think it's pretty much ended here. I can't make it through another one of these reality shows where there's just nonstop zest flying everywhere and it's just cringy reaction material. I don't know if I can make it through that. The beginning part of the show, I was losing brain cells. It was rough. It was rough out here. Make sure y'all join the Discord for post-show conversations. We out. Yeah.